Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me this time. Yesterday, I was trying to play this, and I had to restart stream 3 times. I had to reset my phone. Well, I did the stream originally, and then they couldn't hear me. And so I just closed the app, redid all the things, and they couldn't hear me again. So, you know. And I restarted my phone, and then it worked. I said yesterday that I'm lying down in bed because I'm tired as fuck, but no. So yesterday, I said, we'll play Too Hot to Handle if I can't get my capture card to work. However, I cannot be asked to go to my computer and get my capture card to work. So, does it work right now? No fucking clue. Haven't done it. Welcome in, Zach. You're just in time where I yap for 5 minutes and then we get into the game so the ad can do what it needs to do. You know. Also, is that a polar bear? It looks like a polar bear. Or is that a dog? I don't care. I love polar bear. I love dog. I saw a dog today. I mean, I was at PetSmart. You see dogs there a lot. But I saw a dog today and it was so fluffy and chunky. It looked like it was wearing a rug. It was so soft. It came up to me and it was sniffing me. It was like, oh my god. Wait, it was stressful this morning. I got up. I've been getting up so early. And my nurse practitioner is like, you need to go to bed early. But girl, if I go to bed early and I wake up early, what's that gonna do for me? I try to go to bed late, I still be waking up early. Well, I don't know what to do. Polar dog? I love polar bears, I love Samoyeds. Oops, I've meant to run the ad. Oh well. It's gonna start by itself because I had my eyes closed and I was yapping. New question of the day. If you could have a park hangout session with any fictional character, who would you choose to hang out with? Great question. The park? Scooby-Doo? Yeah, Scooby-Doo. I feel like me and Scooby would have a great time at the park. There's all there's vendors at the park sometimes, depending on what kind of park you go to. Go to the dog park. But Scooby talks, so he could just go to the regular park. Because there's dogs at the regular park too sometimes. And they got foods there. And there's ponds and there's other little animals. I feel like me and Scooby would have a good time. Would Scooby get along with Jax? That's the real question. Would he get along with Jax? Oh shit, what's up? Park hangout session? Is that tailgating? I don't sport, so I don't really know anything about tailgating. You will not catch me at a sporting event unless my partner is participating in the sport. You will not catch me at that sporting event. If I have a child someday and they're into sports, that is the only time you will catch me at a sporting event. You'd pick Tony the Tiger? For what reason would you pick Tony the Tiger? Uncle Ruckus just for the chaos? The chaos of hanging out at the park? Why would you want to hang out at the park with a self-hating black person? That's wild, Zach. That's wild. You're gonna need to explain yourself there. Uncle Ruckus as a character in the Boondocks, very funny. But in real life, no. No. It's a no for me. I saw a kitten today at PetSmart too. It was so cute. It was a black cat. And I was so tempted to get it, but I was like, no. We don't have a room. Jerome Saint from Snowfall. It's that show about cocaine, right? I have not seen it. There's so many shows I have not seen. There's so many movies I haven't seen. Will I see them eventually? Doubt it. Well, who knows though? Who knows? I don't even know, man. I just be watching shit sometimes. Your second choice is Kiryu Kazuma from the Yakuza games. I only know that name because Gil plays Yakuza, and we were playing a few of them actually. And by we, I mean he's playing and I'm watching him, and then I'll get bored. And I'm like, then I ask like questions and I'm like, what the fuck, what is happening? That's what I mean by we're playing. Yes, okay. Well, I got like 30 seconds left of yapping. Let's see, what else did I do today? I was up all day. The PetSmart is booked and busy. They're booked and busy. Cause I usually take Jax to the Petco, but Petco be fucking shit up sometimes. But the PetSmart was booked and busy, and he even came with a bandana. Like, I didn't have to pay for a special package for the bandana. He came pre-bandana. Well, he came post-bandana. Yap. That's me yapping away. And now the ad is done. Welcome in, everyone. Don't do that. Don't do that, phone. Don't darken the screen. We're back with more Too Hot to Handle. I said earlier that I couldn't be asked to try to figure out whether my capture card wanted to be nice to me or not. So we're doing this. I'll figure out capture card stuff tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, welcome back to Too Hot to Handle the Game 2. We're on episode 6, chapter 16. Zane has a question that leaves you reeling. Will you help him, or is his request a bit too much to handle? I feel like his request is very character aligned for this character. I need you to seduce someone for me. Whatever you were expecting Zane to say, it certainly wasn't that. What do you mean seduce someone? What character do you feel is underappreciated? In what sense? Like, in reference to what? Like, any character in the world, or are you talking about in this game? What do you mean seduce someone? Zane folds his arms over his chest and sighs. I know it's a strange thing to ask, but I'm desperate. Let me guess. You want me to seduce Ryder? It can't be anyone else. Stop saying no. It's not Wesley. Any fictional character. Wesley from Too Hot to Handle is not underappreciated. Fuck Wesley. Any character I feel is underappreciated? Professor Utonium from Powerpuff Girls. Man does not get as much love as he deserves. No. Yes. I was gonna say the Cabbage Salesman and Avatar The Last Airbender. I personally am a fan. I'm a fan of the Cabbage Salesman. Because with those kids really did fuck up his cabbages. I think about his cabbages all the time. I don't fucking like cabbages, but they was messing with this man's business, and I don't stand for that. Laura Croft, Andre from Victorious. You were completely right about Andre. We stand. This is the Andre household. We stand Andre. But why Laura Croft? Why do you feel like Laura Croft is an underappreciated character? Doesn't she have games in like 2 separate movies? Also, if you hear like crunchin' munchin' in the background, I bought Jax a new toy. It's a cognitive toy that has a treat in it, and he's been licking and biting and it's helping him get his like brain boosted or whatever the fuck. Cause you know he's old. But anyway, it can't be anyone else. Zane seems relieved that you've caught on. Now, why did that only get me 1 point? That should have gave me like 5, because I know he wants me to seduce Ryder, and I'm going to seduce Ryder, but like, why didn't our friendship go up higher? Exactly. And you don't need to actually seduce him, you know. I mean, I will. Just distract him, get him out of my way. You lean back against the railing. Why? You have your own suspicions, but you want Zane to confirm it. You know, I'm really interested in Nora, but it's hard to move forward with her when Ryder is in the way. Listen, if Nora wants you, she'll want you. Trying to get somebody to distract the guy that she may be interested in because you're interested in her is not the move, Zane. It's giving desperate. It's giving desperate and pathetic. And you are neither of those things, Zane. Pick your head up, King. But it's hard to move forward with her when Ryder is in the way. They even shared a bed last night. Oh, I can't compete with that. You were literally sharing a bed with her before. I didn't know you felt so passionate about her. Susan with cupcakes, that always works on you. You know what? That worked on me too. Story time, but not story time. Because that was actually a very traumatic experience. You know how like your parents are like, don't get in cars with strangers. If a stranger offers you candy, don't get in the car with them. Like when you're a little kid. That kind of happened to me, but like as an adult. But like I was a very naive young adult. And I was like, stranger danger? What do you mean stranger danger? And a situation happened that I will not go into. It's very traumatic. But that basically happened to me, so... stranger danger. I'm laughing about it now because, like, it happened. It's in the past. I'm okay now, but, like, I probably should talk about it in therapy. I didn't know he felt so passionately about her. Zayn huffs. And you're probably like, where did this come from? It's the cupcakes. I was seduced by the cupcakes. It was my birthday. So that's crazy because it happened on my birthday. Was it my 19th birthday? I think it was my 19th birthday. I can't just let her slip away, Princeton. You could. She's not that cute. Nora's a 7 at best. I'm just saying. It happens to the best of us. It shouldn't happen to anyone. Nora is awesome. I wonder how he'd react to my kiss with Ryder last night. I'm gonna say I'm into... He doesn't need to know about my kiss, but I am into Ryder. You picture Ryder's chiseled body and perfectly sculpted face. He really is attractive. See? It could be a good way for you to blow off some steam. Or blow something else. Ooh, okay, you gotta do that. You gasp. Zayn. Even Zayn looks surprised at his own joke. Okay, no. I'm not encouraging you to break the rules. I completely forgot about the rules. I kept thinking we're playing Love Island, and Love Island is not too hot to handle. It's similar-ish. But it was like, why are you surprised about what he said? And I'm like, oh, wait. There's a new season of Love Island coming out. For the game, I'm not playing it. I deleted the app. The last season was so mid that I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. If I don't want to drain the prize fund, we might have to find another way. How do I want to deal with Zayn's drama? Agree to distract Ryder? Flirt with Zayn instead? Flirt with Zayn instead? Aw, boo, that didn't get me anything? Lame. Have you ever thought about exploring other options? Nora's great, but there are other people at this retreat who are interested in you. You bite your lip, drawing Zayn's attention to your mouth. Maybe it's time to switch things up. Zayn plants his hands on his hips and smirks. See, you're a natural flirt. Now go use those skills on someone else. The rejection. Your jaw drops as you realize not even your charms can take his mind off Nora. Okay, I'll see what I can do. But I can't promise it will work. After all, things might just get messy, and that's what we want. We want it to get messy. You meander around the villa thinking about Zayn's request. He clearly cares about Nora, and it's not like spending time with Ryder has been a hardship. He's an attractive guy, and judging by last night's moment in the pool, we definitely have chemistry. The sound of a nearby laughter manages to quiet down your thoughts. Nora got that loyal riz. Shut up. Loyal riz my ass. If she had that loyal riz, she would be in Zayn's bed and not Ryder's. The sound of nearby laughter manages to quiet down your thoughts. What's going on over there? Not us being nosy. Also, why hasn't Lana, like, dished yet? Why hasn't she dished the tea that we had that little sexy session with Ryder? You look around and see Naomi and Wesley cuddled up on a couch. Ooh. Wesley is holding his hands up in the air and Naomi is trying to reach for them. I hate this. I just want to hold your hand. Don't hold his hand. He's not worth it. He's not good enough for you. There's nothing rule breaking about that. Oh no, your side piece. Amari's our side piece. There is if you put it in between your thighs. Don't touch her. They're getting cozy. Can I leave? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You clear your throat, grabbing their attention. Look at you two lovebirds. You were referring to Wesley? He will never be my side piece. Your words are friendly, but you can't help the twinge of envy that nips at you. Even though you spent the night in the suite with Amari, there's no denying your attraction to Naomi. Ooh. So, what are you doing? Naomi eases off Wesley's lap and puts some space between them. Nothing much. We were just playing around. Wesley's narrowed gaze flicks to you. Yes, Wesley, Naomi and I have history. Is he seriously jealous of me? He should be. Because I'm everything he isn't. Have you seen Amari anywhere? Naomi bites the inside of her cheek and glances away, but Wesley's quick to answer. Why am I looking for her? I should be looking for Ryder. I think I saw her down by the pool. He slings an arm around Naomi's shoulders. I'm sure Amari would love to see you. It's a subtle dismissal, but a dismissal all the same. Thanks. See you both later. Talk about awkward. I told you Amari's her main. She's not my main. I don't give a shit what you say, Darius. Unless you are gonna send me money to play Amari's route, shut up. No, don't shut up, but like, I'm doing what I'm doing. You hear Amari's giggles over by the pool and it makes you hurry over to them. Why? Why though? She's comfortable on one of the lounge chairs laughing as Antoine splashes her in the pool. Why is he here? Ooh, I do not like his shorts. Cause let me tell you, what I thought I saw real quick was not the peaches. It was not the peaches. I'm serious. I could definitely be a good model for a leading man. Shut up. No, you couldn't. And what are your qualifications? Antoine flexes, showing off his muscles. Come on. Do you even need to ask? He winks and Amari bursts into giggles again. It ain't that funny, girl. Well, they sure look cozy. Actions speak louder than words, and you just asked Naomi where your main chick was, just saying. I didn't do that. The game did that. If I had the option, I would have just sat right in between Wesley and Naomi. Just to cause some drama. I'll break their party possessively. The sting of jealousy is impossible to ignore. Oh, I'm not jealous. I'm just messy. That's my girl. With confidence in every move, you make your way over to Amari's chair. You drape yourself over the end of it, leaning against her bent legs. I've been looking all over for you, hot stuff. I've missed you terribly. Amari smells brighter than the sun. This has nothing to do with anything, but I had a dream last night. And if I remember to tell you about the dream, I will. But I'll probably do it during, like, when the ad plays. But I need to tell you guys about this dream because I told my brother about it and he fucking laughed at me. Oh, really? Well, here I am. Now, what will you do with me? You said that with your chest. My girl, I'm reading, okay? Antoine pulls himself out of the pool looking tight-lipped. Don't mind me, I'm just going to get a drink. Once he's gone, Amari gives you a bright smile. So, I see you like blockheads. Come on, let's go somewhere. Girl, where are we going? It's a surprise, but you'll like it, I promise. She takes your hand and leads you to one of the large hammocks overlooking the ocean. This is a nice-ass pool. Not bad, huh? She gets in first and then beckons you to join her, which you do. Immediately, why did the scene change a little bit? That was a little scary. Immediately, she snuggles up and you put your arms around her. Okay, this was a good surprise. That was exactly what I wanted. This is not what I want, girl. I thought you'd like it. I had one of these in my apartment when I was a kid. A hammock in an apartment? That sounds kinda dangerous. Amari waves it off. My dad made sure it was perfectly safe. Were you on the first floor, at least? How did you even end up with a hammock? Because I wouldn't shut up about how much I wanted one. I think I was an annoying kid. You probably were, but you know what? We're all annoying. Children are annoying. But I love them. They're so fucking funny. So, like, you gotta really balance it, like, annoying or funny. You just gotta pick pick your poison. My dad denies it, but there are tons of stories like these. You laugh. How did they even agree to it? Hey, I'm persistent when I like something. Are you? Touche. I mean, I guess she was pursuing me. Besides, I never really felt like they ever just said no to me. If I wanted something and it was doable, it happened. If it was something that wasn't good for me, they'd take it seriously and we'd talk it through. Your dad sounds very awesome. And they are. She then laughs. But when I was a teenager, I felt suffocated. It felt suffocating. They were doting as heck. They were genuinely interested in every aspect of my life. Does she have 2 dads? How rude of them. You smile, letting Amari know you're only teasing. I can see why that's annoying for a teenager, though. You want your parents to know as little as possible. Yup. But now, looking back, I was actually really lucky. I still am. Not everyone has such loving parents. Well, you entwine your fingers with Amari's. I'm glad you have them. Me too. And I'm glad I have you too. Flatterer. You poke her lightly and she giggles. Hey! She pokes you back, starting a tickling war. What the fuck? Amari's teasing me. I'll win the war. Let her win. Trap her hands! Trap her hands! You return to give in while Amari focuses on tickling you. Then suddenly grab her wrist, ping them above her head. Ooh, it should lead to sexy times. Hey, no fair. Really? I thought all was fair in love and war. You release her hands, but in retaliation, Amari traps your leg between her thighs. Ooh. You're so silly. You're the one to talk. And anyway, you like it. She gives you a foxy look as if she's daring you to say otherwise. Of course I like it. You try to fight down the hint of insecurity, but it comes up anyway. I think Antoine likes it too. To your surprise, Amari confirms it. Ooh. Probably. You know what? We love a confident girl. But I wouldn't worry about that. She tucks herself closer against your side. Man, you're jealous. Listen, I'm not jealous. Princeton is technically jealous. Like, in the head of Princeton, he does not give a shit. He's just trying to get his dick wet. But the writing is making it seem like he cares. But, like, we're also trying to be as messy as possible. And the best way to be messy is to be toxic. And what are we doing right now? We're being toxic. He's got nothing on you. She drags her foot up your leg, inching higher and higher. What are you doing? Showing you how much I like you. Do you want me to stop? Her leg puts pressure in just the right place and you gasp softly. I really should tell her to stop, but do I want to? I'll tell Amari to touch me. You arch your hips, pressing yourself close to Amari with a soft sigh. Not the flip play again. She grins, picking up what you want immediately. I mean, correct. You're completely right. Not the foot play again. At first, she lets her thigh work its way between your legs, giving you something to grind against. It feels good, heat surging through you, and you moan her name softly. Soon enough, she shifts her position, moving her leg and replacing it with her hand. Ooh. Her touches are light but full of intention as she strokes you right where you want her the most. Your head tips back as you focus on breathing, shifting your hips into each movement. Welcome in, Jazz. Thanks for the lurk. Thigh grinding? Yeah, thigh grinding. You're too young for this, Darius. You don't know what thigh grinding is. Amari. Yes, Princeton? If you keep going, it won't be long before You don't finish your sentence, but she knows exactly what you're talking about. Good. I want you to. Her hand gets more daring as she moves in between your thighs. You're 18 plus, FYI? Okay, Darius. Okay. Your legs shiver and you know you're close to the peak. You're just about to get the sweet, sweet release. I mean, I'm not saying that you couldn't not know this stuff at being over 18. I'm just saying. I don't know your sexual experiences. I don't know what you've done. That's none of my business. It's none of my business what you do on your own time. But thigh grinding, suspicious. Suspicious. You know what thigh grinding is? You don't watch movies with sex scenes? I try not to. I try not to watch them. But sometimes there's sex scenes in movies. Little tangent. Not all movies need sex scenes. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, half the movies that have sex scenes do not need them. Like, they're not thematic. They don't move the story along. They're just there to be there. And it's like, girl, I could have went my whole life without seeing this person's ass. Sometimes they have a nice little booty. But, like, I don't see the ass. I don't see the titties. I don't see how much hair is there. Like, let's move on, you know? But, like, yeah, club scenes and everything, you don't see, like, the club scenes with those girls be dancing and all them, grinding up and down. Yeah, stuff like that. Until someone's whistling cuts through the summer air. Rule break, whose is it? Is it Writers? Oh, it's Santi, okay. Amari pulls away from you just as Santiago walks by. Oh, it's Princeton and Amari. Hi. He's oblivious to the guilty and unsatisfied frown on your face. They didn't really add anything. The audience just needs to know activity happened. I completely agree. But sometimes there's a cinematic or thematic purpose to sex scenes. But I feel like it's very rare. I feel like it's a very rare circumstance. And I can't give you like a movie where I feel like the sex scene was necessary. I really can't. Because I don't really watch movies like that. Sometimes I see them, I'm like, for what? For what? I just remembered something I have to do. Mari shuffles off the hammock, moving quickly like she doesn't want Santiago to know how turned on she is. You bite your lip to keep from laughing. Santiago watches after Mari before turning toward you, blocked by Santiago, and that's okay. That's okay, we just need to break rules. To your surprise, he grins at you. Ooh. I've definitely interrupted something, right? You laugh and wave it off. Nah, it's okay, guy. Pretty sure you saved us from draining the entire prize fund. Thought so. You two are getting closer and closer every day. Yeah. Despite your agreement, it doesn't feel that simple. Amari seemed to be having a great time with Antoine before I interrupted. Santiago catches the unease on your face. Okay, I'll ask a question. I need you to answer truthfully. Sounds a little ominous, but go ahead. It's a simple question. Princeton, what's wrong? Santiago's eyes are serious and it's obvious he cares about your answer. I'm worried about my relationship with Amari, committing to one person, not liking anyone here. I'm worried about committing to one person. I'm worried about having to pick one person to date. Oh? Amari's great and we're getting closer, but I just don't know how to commit. I know Lana's doing her best to help us, but Santiago shakes his head. Don't think about Lana right now. Why do you think you don't know how to commit? Because I'm a messy bitch that loves drama. Well, what if someone else is a better fit for me? What if I make the wrong decision and hurt someone? What if I'm just fooling myself? By the time you finish, you're breathing hard. Santiago listens raptly, not speaking until you're done. These fears are a good thing, you know. They are? These are emotions you've never dealt with before. Of course they'll scare you, but how you handle them is really what matters. Cause Santiago, it's a hoe boy summer. Exactly, Darius. Exactly. Santiago rests a hand on your shoulder and squeezes it. I am here to create problems. I am here to create problems. Be as scared and as worried as you need to be, Princeton. And then when you're ready to be fearless, be fearless in spite of it. The corner of your mouth turns up at Santiago's reassurance. As cheesy as it might sound, it'll all work out in the end. Jax, what are you doing? Are you done with your little toy or did you push it under the bed? Oh, you're basically done with the tour. I'm gonna let you out of the room. Okay, bye. Back to the game. As long as you trust yourself in the universe, you know Santiago still has something to say. Hey, if you need a place to think, I've got just the spot. He knows a place. It's where I meditate every morning. Oh, where's that? He looks from side to side, checking to make sure no one's around. How do you feel about waterfalls? Can't say I have any real feelings. I've never experienced a waterfall in person, except for like an artificial one. But you know what? The artificial ones, I'm not very I like it, but you gotta get under the water to get to the nice part, the serene part, and I don't want to do that all the time. You follow Santiago's instructions, even though they're mostly arbitrary observations. Go past a rock that looks like chicken lovers holding hands. What is a chicken lover? What does that even mean? So you continue, and all the while you think about Amari. Don't do that. Antoine sure looked comfortable earlier. You saw him continue, turning right at the sun-dappled, smiling plumera bush Santiago told you about. What is sun-dappled? Sure enough, once you push aside a curtain of hanging vines, the waterfall comes into view. Whoa. A lake of crystal blue water ripples outward, gently cresting on the smooth rocks. But it's a different view entirely that catches your attention. Looks like Santiago and I aren't the only ones to know about the waterfall. Ryder is on one of the flat rocks doing a series of push-ups that get increasingly more difficult. 81, 82, 83. I could probably sit on his back and he'd still make them look easy. The thought of straddling Ryder brings an entirely different picture to mind. After a minute, Ryder notices you and smiles. Ah, Princeton. So, you found my secret spot. I didn't know it was yours. I thought Santiago was the only one who knew about this place. I found it on my morning run. The view's amazing, isn't it? You're looking out at the waterfall, but Ryder's eyes remain on you, as they should. Keep them locked, baby. Zane did ask me to distract Ryder. It was fun getting to know him yesterday. Kissing him was even more fun. The only question is, do I want to keep kissing him? I should. Now's the best time to make it clear if you're into Ryder. Flirt with Ryder. Flirt with Ryder. What have you been talking about? You put your hands on your hips and peer out at the waterfall. The gorgeous scenery. You shift your gaze to Ryder's perfectly toned stomach. Or something else. Ryder's gaze rakes down your body. Ooh. I think you know the answer to that one. He then gets a mischievous twinkle in his eye. So, what's the word, Princeton? You keen or what? Keen or what? What do you mean? To what? Go on, take a gander at this place. It's you, me, and nobody else. We should cash in on that situation, don't you think? You laugh as you try to ignore the heat coursing through your veins. I don't think that's how that works, but go off. No matter how much fun it'd be to get naughty in the bushes, I think Lana would definitely have something to say. Oh, no worries about Lana. We don't need to stress about her. Your curiosity is immediately piqued. Really? And why is that? Ryder points around him, Ryder points around him, gesturing to your surroundings. Have a squiz, Princeton. What is a squiz? Do you see any cameras here? I guess no. Ryder grins at you, clearly enjoying himself. What, you never had the heat coursing through your veins and arteries? No. I've had like a heat in my stomach, but not in my veins and arteries. That sounds painful. Actually, you know what? If you've ever had I think it's a lidocaine shot, that shit hurts. It's like an intense heat. That shit is painful. But it wasn't in my nerves. I don't think it was in my nerves or my veins. It just think it went into my bloodstream. But that shit was fucking painful. But I guess it did go into my nerves because that's how you feel things, right? Your nerves? Nerve sensors? Science. Ryder grins at you, clearly enjoying himself. And you see Lana anywhere? Wait, Lana's not here? You look around, still expecting to find her. But just like Ryder hinted, you don't see her familiar cone anywhere. She's really not here? Told ya. Is it possible we just discovered Lana's blind spot? There's no way we have to tell others. Let's take advantage of it. You give Ryder a mischievous grin. We should totally take advantage of it. There's no way I'm not. Ryder laughs. I had the same idea. Wait, does Nora know about this? I haven't brought Nora here yet, actually. Really? Why not? Ryder shrugs. I only discovered the spot yesterday. Didn't have the time to give her a heads up. Then again, I'm not too sure I should tell her anyway. She seems pretty wrapped up with Zane, if you catch my drift. Nora's a total bombshell, but you don't want any drama? Why don't you want any drama? I want the drama, Ryder. Ryder ain't the sharpest tool in the drawer. What do you mean? Why is he not the sharpest tool in the drawer? Ryder grins. That's not the issue at all. Just because someone's off the market, it doesn't mean they're off the market for me. Exactly. Ryder gets it. Ryder gets it. I don't condone this behavior in real life, but I condone it in this game because we're being a messy bitch. He gives you a look and there's a mischievous glint in his eye. Is he hinting he's not really bothered by Amari? Girl, I'm not bothered by Amari. The thing with Nora, she's strong and independent, which I'm keen on. But I also think we're a bit too different. He then looks back at you. You know, I haven't been here for a long time. Maybe I've just... Why did you let him in here? I don't care what he wants. Now he's gonna want back out. You poo! It's messing up my flow. Jax is back in here. Maybe I've just been looking in the wrong places. I don't know if I should admit this, but I can't get our kiss out of my head. Oh, hi. He's up here. He can't stop thinking about our kiss, huh? It was a great kiss, man. It was a great one. Not him farting. Sir. Are you good? I wish I could show you what he looks like right now. But I can't stream like from mobile. I can't do the game and do like IRL stream. Jax, lie down. I don't know if you heard him too, but it was so funny. He really was like, where did that come from? I'm like, girl, that was you. I can't stop thinking about it either. Yeah, I had a sneaky feeling that was the case. I said lie down, not walk around me in a circle. You hyena. You're so cute. Oh, so he got a like a nice bath and a good de-shedding, and he's so nice and fluffy. He looks like he wants to go to sleep. Babe, go to sleep. I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but you're so cute. That's why you want it back again? So you can fart in my vicinity? There's nothing in here for you. Don't stare into the light, sweetie. Don't stare into the light. I'm watching you. I'm sorry. Are you good? Do you need to go back outside? Okay. Sorry about that. What are you implying? Ryder's grin turns even more mischievous. I think you know exactly what I'm implying. Instead of replying, you step closer to Ryder, your body now mere inches away from his. You raise your hand slowly, intentionally, to his chiseled chest. Yes, grab a titty! Allowing your fingertips to graze the contours of his defined muscles. Ryder's breath catches as your hand continues to explore, drifting down his torso, tracing the lines of his well-toned abs. Is this what you were implying? You read my thoughts. He quirks an eyebrow and smirks. So tell me, Princeton, what's next? What do you want me next? What's next for us? A steamy rule break. A steamy rule break, yes. Oh, I think I'd rather show you than tell you. Make 10 rule breaker choices. Congratulations, you've unlocked an achievement. Ryder's eyes darken with desire as he leans in, his breath hot on your neck. But you stop him. What? Not like that. Okay. I was about to say, no? I have a better idea. Don't get into this water. Don't be fucking in the water. Oh. Hold on. I forgot to turn my thingamabob on. I always forget. I just be ready to fucking go. Song, if you're here. It's Song's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday! I messaged him earlier. And I said happy birthday, but I don't know what he was doing. But he just got back to me. That's what you saw. And I was like, why? Hold on. Why am I getting Discord message? I will get back to him after stream. He'll understand. Your sliding hand stops at the waistband of his pants, and your fingers teasingly hook beneath the fabric and pull him toward you. You saw the notification earlier, but I just thought you were cool with it. Yeah, so there was a notification earlier, but it came from Twitch, and I've allowed Twitch notifications so that way I can see like your comment pop up in case like I don't notice it on my laptop, so that way I can respond. That's the only reason why you saw a notification earlier. Well, that's not the only reason, but you'll usually see a Twitch notification. But I usually have it set to focus mode, so like just allow Twitch notifications and not other notifications to come through. So like I'm protecting people's privacy, like if they message me or something like that. Also protecting my privacy just in case someone uses my my name, my real name. And I don't want you guys knowing shit about me that I don't want to tell you, you know? There's crazies out there. I got ops. I got haters. But yeah. So I just put my phone in Twitch focus mode. I gotta remember to do that. That's the second time I forgot. I usually don't forget. Anyway, back to the game. Your fingers teasingly hook beneath the fabric and pull him toward you. With your body so close to his, you can feel the warmth of his skin and the rapid pulse of his heartbeat. You don't want us to know the govy? No, not yet. Not yet. If I ever reach like 1 million followers on Twitch, I'll tell you my government name. I might even do a face reveal then. You might even get a face reveal sooner. If I feel comfortable enough in my body and my skin, I feel confident, we might do face cam streams sometimes when I feel comfortable. But that's probably not going to be for a while. So, you know, follow me on Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube. What is the little thing? www.twitch.princessblueregard.tv. No, it's www.twitch.tv/princessblueregard. There you go. I have to remember. You're good? You're a fucking hater. Darius. You're just jealous. You're jealous. You're jealous. With your body so close to his, you can feel the warmth of his skin and the rapid pulse of his heartbeat. You're not my best hater. My best hater is Gil. That's my best hater. His breathing grows heavy with anticipation. You wish you were my best hater. Do it, please. As your fingers... Actually, my best hater is my mom. That's who my best hater is. It's my mom, my dad, then Gil. As your fingers daringly dip below the waistband of Ryder's pants, you feel that heat between his legs. The moment your fingertips graze the forbidden territory, Ryder lets out a soft, involuntary moan. The sound immediately makes you grin. I never imagined I'd have this effect on you, Ryder. Ryder's eyes are dark with desire as he gazes at you, his breathing shallow and rapid. As you continue to explore Ryder's body, the sounds he makes grow more urgent and impassioned. Your hand moves along his length, tightening and loosening the grip when needed. You're mesmerized by the way he flexes and tenses under your touch, like silken steel. What is silken steel? I can't imagine what that would be like. Soon enough, his breaths hitch, and his moans become a mixture of pleasure and sweet release. Sorry. You smile as he takes a moment to come back. After a few seconds, Ryder's gaze captures yours, a smoldering intensity burning within his eyes. My turn now. Ooh. With a sudden bold move, Ryder wraps his strong arms around your waist, drawing you even closer. The heat between you is palpable and your heart races as you feel his fingers dancing over your hips, gradually and tantalizingly making their way towards the goal. Did you just give him a handy? Yeah, I did. And what about it? And what about it? His touch is electrifying, sending shivers down your spine. Your lips hover, you're just millimeters apart, and you can feel the feverish hit, the heat of his skin against your own. Ryder. Your voice is a breathy whisper, almost lost in the sound of the waterfall. Your body trembles as Ryder's fingers brush against the sensitive skin just above your waistband, teasing and tantalizing, yet never quite crossing the line. You find yourself pressing closer to him, craving more of his touch. Okay, sorry, Jax wants out. Do not let him back in here. I don't know if this man heard me, but I'm gonna fight him if he lets Jax back in here. Don't tease me. He smirks, then listens to your plea. His hand slides in, causing your whole body to tighten. Slides in what? My butthole? His fingers touch you where you want them most, and you're throbbing with arousal. You cling to him as he works you expertly, driving you wild with need, not him stimulating the prostate. A moan escapes your throat, soon followed by plenty more. No, hold on. Because, you know what? This is not safe sex. He can't just be sliding his fingers in the booty hole. He needs lube. He needs lube for that. I don't consent to this behavior, sir. I'm not into that. You better lube them fingers up, you sticking stuff in my booty hole. The sensation is both thrilling and maddening, and soon you're pushed over the precipice. And Ryder holds you as your legs start shaking, not letting you fall down. Ryder the slider? That's crazy. It takes a while for your breathing to calm down, but when it does, you look up. And there's a look in his eyes that you can't quite decipher. That was amazing. I don't think there's a word in the dictionary that could do it justice. You laugh and give him some breathing room. I can't believe Lana's not here. I feel like this would have cost us, well, a lot. Ryder suddenly frowns. About that. Ryder, Princeton, please come to the cabana. Eek! You startle and turn around, finally noticing Lana poking out of the bushes. Don't tell me she's been in here the whole time. Has she seen and heard the whole shebang? Looks like it. You turn to Ryder with wide eyes. But you and I, oh wow, I think we're in trouble. He nods, equally petrified, until he starts laughing. This is what I meant by not the sharpest tool in the drawer. Okay. Okay, got you. Oh, Princeton. You should have seen the look on your dial. You frown perplexed until it starts to dawn on you. Now wait a minute. Did you know Lana was there this entire time? Ryder, who's still laughing his heart out, nods. I'm sorry, Princeton. I just couldn't resist taking the mickey. I knew you couldn't see her from here, but you glare at him. I just broke the rules with you. He grins. And I was loving every second of it. That doesn't matter. Come on, Princeton. I thought you knew I was having a laugh. Don't tell me Lana being here makes a difference. You scoff and turn around to leave. Hey, where are you off to? Princeton. Away from you. I'm doing this for the drama. I really don't care. I really don't care. You give him a wave without turning around, but you would bet everything he's still smiling. Oh, so he just loves an audience. Yeah. Me and Ryder are like the same person. Well, not me and Ryder, but Princeton and Ryder are the same person. We have insane jealousy issues, but we like being a messy bitch. Every time you set foot in the cabana, butterflies seem to take flight in your stomach. The feeling is mutual for many of the others too. How much money have I lost? So there was the kiss with Ryder, what we did with Amari, and then sex with Ryder. Damn. I'm about to bankrupt. No one's saying a thing. I wonder if Ryder is ready to spill the details about what we did. Had fun, Princeton? Santiago? Not now. Oh, we had a lot of fun. Ryder winks at you while Nora glares in your direction. Santiago, what do you mean? Santiago suddenly looks uncomfortable, but he is soon saved by the bell. Or, in other words, Lana. Good evening, contestants. Hi, Lana. Can we get some good news today? No, you're not getting any good news. I have gathered you here to announce that there has been another breach of the rules. There are eye rolls, suspicious glances, and many expressions of defeat. Lana, I can confirm Ryder has a brown pinky. Shut up. This is getting tiresome. I can't breathe. Hold on. Can I? No. Okay. I have to lie back down. So my phone's charging because I haven't been charging it today. I'm gonna just charge it like 30 minutes before stream. Can you just tell us who did it, Lana? We're not waiting for the announcement of the Eurovision winner here. You squeeze your eyes shut, waiting for the bomb to drop. This afternoon, Princeton and Amari engaged in heavy petting. As a result, $8,000 has been removed from the prize fund. Look at the money go. Bye-bye. 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 It's over, yeah. Hearing the money deduction never gets any easier. Princeton, I like you, but come on. Wait, is that what I walked in on? Amari playfully elbows Santiago, then winks at you. You walked in on them and said nothing? I didn't know what exactly they were doing. Antoine crosses his arms and huffs. I really hope you two had fun. We did. I could have treated my twin to a Europe trip with that kind of money. You got a twin? Don't give me that attitude. You have done the same in a heartbeat. Princeton and Ryder. What's going on? Amari gently nudges you. Why is Lana mentioning you and Ryder? She's about to say it. Maybe I can soften the blow by saying it first? Ryder meets your eyes across the cabana, seemingly more amused than anything. If I don't own up to it now, Lana will do the honors for me anyway. I'm gonna tell the group everything. Okay, so Lana said our names because Ryder and I lost some money. You stare at the sand, unable to meet anybody's eyes, especially Amari's. I can confirm this to be true. Me too. Shut up, Ryder. Princeton and Ryder have broken my rules on 2 separate occasions. This has resulted in a deduction of $22,000. I was really hoping like for 40 something, but I guess I'll take 22. Wanted to hear what Lana was gonna say? It's too damn bad. Oh, 111. 111 angel number. Crikey, he really did it, huh? Eh? That gets a strong reaction out of the group. Amari goes entirely still. No way. I'm having a nightmare, right? Cassia, pinch me. Oh, sweetie. Both Elena and Cassia are quickly by Amari's side, consoling her. Cassia and Elena glare at Ryder, but Amari's eyes are on you. Why, Princeton? Just tell me why. Antoine shifts closer to Amari and lays a comforting hand on her shoulder. Amari, you don't deserve that. You deserve someone who's going to see you and only you. As Antoine consoles Amari, someone else pipes up. Is it Naomi? I can't say I'm stunned. Of course it's fucking Wesley. Nigga, get out of my face. Can't stand your ass. Naomi can defend herself. She don't need you. I can't say I'm stunned. Everyone knows Princeton toying with more than one person. I can practically feel Nora seething. What is happening with my nose? Is a real question here. Yeah. Hey, Ryder got that magic touch. If anybody's got the magic touch, it's me. It's me in this situation. You aren't exactly friends, but she still seems to feel betrayed. I can't believe you, Princeton. You broke the rules with the only guy you went on a date with. Seriously? What about Zane? She scoffs and crosses her arms. I thought you were better than this. I was too stunned to speak. Your mouth opens and closes as you search for an explanation to give everyone. I'll say it wasn't planned. I regret it. It was the sexual frustration. It was the sexual frustration, because this was completely planned. You tried to make eye contact with Amari, but to no avail. It was pure sexual frustration. I know that doesn't absolve me, but you all know how that feels. Cassia's lips are pinched, but at least she gives you a nod. The only one who doesn't seem pissed off is Zane. And I do it again. Exactly, Darius. Exactly. You know what we're going for here. You get the vibe. He looks satisfied, but also slightly guilty. When Lana lights up again, everyone winces. The prize fund stands at $111,000. However, you cover your eyes, suddenly exhausted. I have one more announcement. Your eyes snap open again. What more could there be? The purpose of this retreat is not only to create lasting, meaningful relationships, but also to nourish your personal growth. However, I have to inform you that today, one of you will be leaving the retreat. You think about the 2 different rules you broke in a single day. Am I about to go home? The person leaving the retreat is... You all lean in, waiting for Lana to reveal the name. Your heart pounds rapidly, anticipating the moment Lana finally says it. Santiago. No! Santi. Yes? Why are you saying yes? Okay, real quick, we're gonna take a 3-minute ad break. Because we're at like a point. We're at chapter 17. I'm gonna tell you guys, while the ad's playing, about my dream I had. So, it was me and my dad and my mom, and we lived in a house. And the house was in like a decent neighborhood. Today though, like I think last year I went to go visit my childhood home, and it was unrecognizable. Like back when I was younger, we had like this big tree in the front yard, and like the base of it was painted white, and it like had like a little brick thingy around it, and we had like rose bushes like by the windows of our porch and stuff, and the door. And it was a very nice house. It was a very nice neighborhood. But you know what happens? The ghetto. So over years, like after we moved out, my paternal grandma moved in, and like they ran that house ragged. And then I don't know what happened when they left, but it is unrecognizable now. It's unrecognizable now. And the reason I'm giving you this backstory is to tell you about the dream. So this house, my childhood home, it looked exactly how it did, like in my dream. It looked exactly how it did when I was younger. Except for the fact, me and my brother were adults, and there were like bugs. There were bugs. So if you ever seen like a walking stick, if you know what a walking stick looks like, if you don't know what it looks like, look it up. It's a bug that looks like a stick. But instead of a walking stick, they were like branches. like they were branches, like they were walking branches basically, and them bitches was big as fuck, and they like could camouflage themselves, like a chameleon, not like how they camouflage themselves in the wild. Like they could blend into the furniture. And it was like beetles and everything, and like just bugs, and I like screaming, like saying my brother's name. I'm not gonna say his name. His name's redacted. I'm like, can you come kill these bugs? And he's like, sure. And then he comes to do it. And like the reason I'm saying like I was an adult, because I was. Usually in my dreams I'm like a teenager, or like sometimes I'm an adult. But the reason I know I was an adult because the car that I drive now was in the front yard of the house that we were at. But that's not important. So I'm like, can you come get these bugs? He's like, sure. And then he picks up the walking branch. He starts chasing me with it. And I'm like screaming and crying. Like, stop, what are you doing? I just want them out of the house. You don't even have to kill them. And he's just like, he's laughing maniacally. And like, he like gets me into a corner. And he's like putting it in my face. And I'm like crying. I'm sobbing. I'm like, stop. And then he finally stops and he's just laughing. And I woke up. And I told my brother about it. He started laughing too. And I'm like, the trauma. Like, I keep having nightmares and I keep dreaming about bugs. And I don't know why I keep dreaming about bugs. I'm not having a good time in my dreams. So yeah, that was my dream. Intermission over. We're on chapter 17. Santiago is leaving the retreat. Can you convince him to stay, or will your efforts be fruitless? I'm gonna take a sip of my zwink, and then we can continue. I say a sip as I take a gulp. Okay, I'm just gonna unplug my phone. I feel like we're good. If it's gonna tell me it's not good, and I'll know then. Santiago's leaving? You shake your head, trying to clear Lana's words. I think I just misheard Lana. There's no way you're leaving. Right, mate? Wes looks over at Santiago, but his expression isn't reassuring. Santi, come on. Yeah, it's not a funny joke. It's not a joke. Santiago stands to address the group. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but Lana's telling the truth. It was my intuition that told me to sign up for the show, and now the same intuition is telling me that my time here has come to an end. Santiago smiles at all of you, and it's impossible to miss the tears forming in his eyes. At this point, if anyone sexes you, it's their fault. What do you mean? What do you mean if they sexes me? I'm so confused. What the fuck are you talking about, Darius? I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity to meet such amazing people. You're not kidding, are you? Don't you care about the prize? Santiago shrugs. That was never my priority. Santiago, you can't leave. Who's gonna defend us when we break the rules now? That makes Santiago chuckle. Come on, man. Just say it's a prank. It doesn't feel like a prank, mate. It's not a prank. I can't believe this is real. Santiago's leaving. I should wish him well, tell him to stay. Say it won't be the same, buddy. One thing for sure, things won't be the same without you. You have a history of breaking the rules. If they continue to break the rules with you, it's their fault. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I understand. I understand what you mean now. I was like, what do you mean if they sexes me? I was confused. I was so confused. Thank you for explaining. One thing is for sure, things won't be the same without you. Honestly, I don't think I'll be the same without you. Let me reread that. Honestly, I don't think I'll be the same without you. Princeton. A tear escapes Santiago's eye. Everyone surrounds him, offering comfort and well wishes. I'm gonna miss meditating with you. And I'm gonna miss hearing about the benefits of meditation from you. Santiago's laugh is watery.
Me too, man. But know that I'm always sending you good energy. The three men hug with strong pats on the back, but it's clear that they're reluctant to let go of each other. Where is my hug, Santiago? The image before you makes you emotional. How am I going to say goodbye to him? Once Santiago turns to you, he takes your hands in his, lowering his voice a little. Ooh. All this just sounds like a bunch of hoopla. Why is this like hoopla? Once Santiago words are hard. I was talking to Gil earlier, and I don't know what I was saying to him, but I was telling him to go do something, and all I said was go, 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 go. I'm like, why am I talking like Coco from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? Like, my brain was not computing. It was not computing. Once Santiago turns to you, he takes your hands in his, lowering his voice a little. Princeton, I know you're worried about choosing who to be with. I think that's because of your fear that it won't be enough in the end. But I know that you have a bright future ahead of you. And whoever you choose to bring along for the ride, they will be a very lucky person. Don't say that, Santi. Thank you for the advice. You're a good friend. I'm gonna miss you, babes. I'm gonna miss you. I'll miss you too. It was fun knowing you, you know. Santiago, why? Santiago pulls you into his arms and brings his lips to your ear. Ooh. And remember, Amari is a Cancer. She might be upset with you right now, but it's only because she cares so deeply. I don't give a shit about Amari. Santiago's words sink in, leaving you feeling better than before. And as for the rest of you, he turns back to the group. I see love forming, even if it's too early for any of you to admit it. Listen to your heart, trust the process, and most of all, Santiago pats the top of Lana. What if that turned her off? That'd be so funny. Keep this little lady happy. With that parting advice, Santiago walks off into the sunset. You all watch him go, somehow feeling like a chapter has been closed. I thought he meant Amari was bad for us. He is. I mean, no, she is. She is bad for us. It takes a long time for someone to speak up. I can't believe he's really gone. Maybe we should all learn something from this. This retreat is supposed to help us grow after all. Santiago has grown as a person, but has anyone else? Girl, I'm what's the opposite of growth? I'm depreciating. I'm depreciating as a person. Everyone goes quiet, pondering Amari's words, until Lana speaks again. I have one final announcement. Antoine suddenly drops to his knees and claps his hands in prayer. Please, Lana. Sir, you do this every fucking time. Get a hold of yourself. Give us a break from the sadness. You have left too. Not gonna sit around for everyone to finger bang the pot away. What pot? What pot? Amari chuckles as she helps him get up. I have organized a workshop for tomorrow. Get a good sleep tonight. The cash prize? Okay. Because tomorrow you will be tested with blindfolds and blind trust. Oh, I'm gonna get dropped on my ass. Blindfolds, that sounds intriguing. But I feel it's going to be a lot less dirty than it sounds. With this lot, it'll be dirty either way. I know, I like the sound of it. With the atmosphere lifted a little, everyone disperses from the cabana. Now, who am I going to be sleeping in the bed with tonight? Because Amari's pissed off with me. Oh, workshop time? We were just skipping it? Okay, I'm fine with that. Next morning, Chloe's already waiting for you, cheering loudly when your group approaches. Girl, why are you back? Okay, so then it's just the first season that has different, people doing the workshops. Good morning, my lovelies. Are we all set to get a little dirty? I'm ready to observe and learn, deepen a connection. I'm here to deepen a connection. I feel like the exercise and trust will help. Spot on, Princeton. Chloe claps her hands together before gesturing at the 5 stations spread out along the area. How much money would you need to lose to just finally leave? Well, we could empty the prize fund completely. That's my goal. My goal is to empty this prize fund completely, and then they're gonna make me redo my decisions. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright then, it's time for you lovelies to pair up and pick a spot. Along with various crafting supplies, there are silky blindfolds waiting to be put on. Let's do this. You turn to Amari, ready to ask if she wants to pair up. But before you can, Antoine is in your way. Hypothetically, if you were a contestant, if I was a contestant, I wouldn't be a contestant. I'm not mentally stable enough to be a contestant on this show. Like, I would never be a contestant on this type of show. Because this show is basically for, like, sex addicts. And I am not one. I don't like being touched. So, there's that. And also, I don't like most people. So, there's that. So, I wouldn't be a contestant on this show. Like, I would think, like, when I used to watch Love Island, I'd be like, what if I went on Love Island? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, even if I passed, like, the whole, like, personality thing, the safety checks, the background checks, and all of that, I don't want to touch people. The thought of that makes me feel physically ill. You would probably leave once it got down to 30K. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, but, like, I never had 30K, never seen what 30K looked like physically, so I'd probably stay until it was empty. If I could handle it, but I know I couldn't. Reality shows where you have to touch people, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Yo, Mari, wanna partner up? I promise you won't be disappointed in my magic touch. Mari peeks over at you, and for a split second, you think she might reject Antoine. But then she turns back to him with a soft smile on her lips, the kind she usually saved for you. Okay, Bikini, go off. Lead the way, Antoine. Are you kidding me? I guess she's still mad about me and Ryder. Then people begin pairing off while you stand awkwardly in the sand. Princeton, just the man I was looking for. Baby girl's back. Baby girl's back. Antoine and Ryder got the magic touch. Stop this. Naomi plants her hands on her hips and smiles at you. Want to partner up? I'm happy to show you just how good I am with my hands. Naomi's teasing manages to ease the ache in your chest. Let's do it. Naomi threads her arm through yours. That's the spirit. Let's go show the others what real teamwork looks like. You take the blindfold in your hand, feeling the silky material. Do you want to give it a go, or should I? I'll do it. It seems like it should be fun. Plus, I trust you when it comes to having me blindfolded. My boy Wesley getting done dirty. It's because he's so forgettable. I'm telling you, generic black male. She winks at you and you blush a little before trying the blindfold around her eyes. How's that? Perfect. You help Naomi sit down on the stool, staying by her side. She can't see anything now. I want to tease her. Do a little tease. Infatuation. Delicious. Delicious. You smirk to yourself, then run your fingertips up her arms, then down her back. Princeton. Feeling the goosebumps rise in her skin, you grin. I guess it's true. That you're killing me? That being blindfolded enhances your other senses. I'll keep that in mind for later. Once everyone is situated, Chloe gets your attention. Today, we're going to be testing your communication skills. Each of you has a nice lump of clay at your station. Oh, we're going to do the thing from Ghost, and I only know that reference. I've never seen Ghost, because people do that reference a lot. I want you to pick up any object that pops into your head, then give instructions to your blindfolded partner to help them sculpt it. Naomi seems thoughtful. Art isn't my strong point, but I never back down from a challenge. She laughs. Never let me turn into a cliche, Princeton. No worries, we've got this. Once you're done molding the sculpture, you can give it a wicked paint job. Think of it as a compatibility test where you'll see if you two are truly in sync. Chloe's smile is cheeky. Just a heads up, loves, the paint is edible. Now, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, because real quick, I'll start eating paint. Don't tell me it's edible. Actually, everything is edible. At least once. I'm just gonna say that. Naomi turns to where she thinks you are, and you laugh. She's so cute. I love her. Over here. Alright, guide me, my muse. What do I want Naomi to sculpt? I'll make Naomi sculpt an ice cream cone, Lana a butterfly. Let's do an ice cream cone. Oh, that didn't get us any points. The more we know, I guess. I say that about everything. Everything is edible, at least once. Eat that mushroom? Go ahead, eat it. But you might die. But you ate it. But you ate it. You know what I'm saying? Eat that battery. You might die. But you ate it. I used to eat quarters. I'm not even lying to you about that. I had, like, you know those little play areas where it's like a sink? Like, they had like the little sink. Mine was like plastic. It had like a sink and a stove. Not shocked. Shut up. And for some reason there was like change in mine. And like, I knew I wasn't supposed to eat money. But I was curious. And I was like, I wonder what this tastes like. Money is not tasty. Money is not tasty. Do not eat quarters. I should have choked and died. I'm surprised I didn't. The amount of times I should be dead, honestly. Crazy. Crazy. I used to do stuff out of curiosity, and I should not be alive today. An ice cream cone should be easy enough. With your idea in mind, you begin. First, I want you to make a long pyramid shape. Naomi follows your instructions very well. Just like that. Even though she can't see, she's good with her hands. Money's not tasty? Who would have guessed? I was like 3, Darius. Calm the fuck down. And the way her tongue sticks out of her mouth as she works is surprisingly cute. I can feel you staring at me. I'm watching your progress. It's part of the workshop. I'm sure that's all it is. Chloe's excited gasp comes from behind you as she examines Cassia and Elena's sculpture. What they make. Is that a yoni? I know all about those. Cassia pretends to zip her lips closed. I can neither confirm nor deny. Cassia continues to instruct Elena while Chloe walks your way. And what do we have here, babes? She tilts her head to the side and considers your masterpiece. It's certainly taking shape, whatever it might be. She smiles encouragingly and you laugh. My hands were meant for other things than molding shapes. Ask Princeton. Chloe laughs at that. Keep up the good work, you lot. You continue instructing Naomi and eventually your sculpture begins to take shape. Okay, I think we're done. Naomi pushes the blindfold off her head. It's an ice cream cone? Pretty much. You did great. I guess it's cute. The smile then turns excited. And now for the most important part, the color. She brandishes her brush and dips in an edible paint. Only instead of adding it to your creation, she drags the brush down your arm instead. Princeton wouldn't know because you never returned the... Oh, okay. Listen, she didn't have the opportunity because we jumped ship, kind of, to Amari, so... Only instead of adding it to your creation, she drags it down your arm. Oh, clumsy me. You're supposed to be painting the piece of art, not me. Hard to tell them apart. Really? I can't tell if I should be flattered or offended. Naomi laughs at that before taking her finger and scooping the paint off your arm. Looks delicious. She starts bringing her finger to her mouth.
I'll watch her lick it clean, offer to clean it, smear paint on her, watch her lick it clean, why not? Holding your gaze, she licks her fingers clean, agonizingly slowly, giving you a show. Tastes better than I thought it would. You know what? I don't get that. I don't get why people like watching people like suck on fingers like slowly, or like lick their fingers, or like with a spoon. Like I don't understand how that's a turn on, but like go off, I guess. You hold eye contact for a bit longer, the moment charged between you. But when someone else laughs loudly, it breaks the spell. Is it Amari? Come on, let's actually finish this up. It's like mouth play, kind of. I guess it's just not for me, you know? It's not for me. Let's be productive. Together, you paint your sculpture, getting a little messy. When it looks done, Naomi stands up and stretches. I'm gonna need to clean up after this. You chuckle. There's even paint in your hair. It doesn't look bad though. You like parrots, right? Doesn't mean I want to look like one. See you later. With a cheerful smile, she rushes off. Everyone heads out, looking satisfied with their creations and their connections. This is my chance to have a word with Chloe. Once the last person is out of sight, you turn to her. She's organizing the last of the paints. And when she thinks no one is looking, she dabs the blue paint and tastes it. Okay, girl. The pink is better in my opinion. Chloe jumps in surprise. Princeton, you're a sneaky one. You laugh lightly. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Chloe waves off your worry. Oh, it's all good. She puts the paintbrush down and gives you her full attention. It seemed like you had a proper laugh today. I did. A lot of fun. I'm so happy to hear it. Chloe rests her weight on one hip. I know this retreat can be a bit tough sometimes, but I can see how hard you're trying. No, you can't, girl. I am not trying. At the end of the day, that's what really matters. Chloe pulls you in for a warm hug. Girl, are we allowed to be touching? Good luck with everything, Princeton. Ooh. She flounces away, leaving you to absorb her words. With that being said, should more products be made edible? I feel like yes. No, but yes. Yes. Why did the roof of my mouth start itching? Chloe's right. I just have to keep putting myself out there. With that thought, you head back to the villa. By the end of the day, everyone has congregated within the dressing room. When you walk in, you see some of the contestants sharing some tea. Literally. A pleasant aroma drifts through the air, and you notice Zane approaching Nora. Hey, Nora, did you... Christ, he's ace. No, we're not making the quarters edible for you. I don't want it... Listen, they already have chocolate coins, okay, Darius? There are edible versions of a lot of items. Like aquarium gravel, have some nerds. You want a laundry pocket thingy? Get some gushers, you know? There are equal equivalents to things that aren't edible. They make chocolate coins, my guy. If I wanted to eat a quarter, I would just go get a chocolate coin. But I don't want a chocolate coin. I don't want a quarter. I was 3 years old. Let it go, Darius. Let it go. It's in the past. I was just making a relatable story. Okay, moving on. Ryder interrupts Zane mid-sentence, plopping down in one of the chairs next to Nora. Try the tea. This is something else, I tell ya. Sure is. We should... Reckon we can whip up some cocktails with these? You can't relate? Yeah, I know. You can't relate to being a bad bitch. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand, Darius. You don't have my swag. Yeah. What a great idea, Ryder. You hiss internally, almost feeling Zane's pain. Poor Zane. Oh, my shorts match my hair and my eyes. You shake your head and tear your eyes away looking for Amari. Why am I looking for her?
She's sitting off to the side chatting with Antoine. Leave her in the past. You're messing with me. Amari giggles and pats his broad chest. I would never. Amari leans up to say something and then turns to head out. Okay, that was weird. This is my chance to confront Antoine. But will it only cause more drama? Antoine's trying to steal my girl. I'm going to lash out at him. Fucking fight him. After Antoine stole Amari away during the workshop, you have some things you want to say. He's not getting away with this. Before you can lose your courage, you storm up to him. What do you think you're doing with Amari? Antoine gives you a cool look. I'm treating her the way she deserves to be treated. Oh, and I'm not? No, you're not. Because she definitely doesn't deserve you messing with her feelings. Like you said, actions speak louder than words. The only actions I'm seeing are mine and yours. And from the behavior you've exhibited, I'm like a billion degrees above you, bro. A cool Billy. Amari's your main? No, I'm just being messy. I'm being messy. That's not what I'm doing. Really? That's what it looked like to me. And to Amari while we're at it. Fear rises up in you and you take a step closer to him. Listen, you don't know the first thing about me. So just kindly back off, okay? I know Amari though. And I know if you keep doing this to her, you're not gonna come out on top. And you think you will? Correction. I know I will. With that, he walks away, leaving you alone. You're about to head over to Zayn when the lights dim. Oop. What on earth? You look around, but everyone just seems as confused as you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Don't understand this, but what's happening. But when the happy birthday song is sung, you immediately join in. Happy birthday, dear Lena. Happy birthday to you. Ryder presents a single cupcake to Elena, who has her hands covering her mouth. It's your birthday? Why didn't you tell us? Forget them. Why didn't you tell me? Elena shyly tucks her chin to her chest. I'm sorry, everyone. This is so wonderful. Kezia takes her hand. What's wrong then? I'm just not used to making a big deal out of my birthday. 2 of my brothers were also born in the same month, so our parents usually threw us an enormous party. Imagine 3 of your children all being born in the same month. What special occasion are they fucking on is the real question there. We always get us a gigantic cake and all. Getting one just for me feels like overkill. Well, it's not overkill here. What should I tell Alina? You deserve to be celebrated? Don't you love baking? Happy birthday. You deserve to be celebrated, girl. Get good. Be better. It's one day in a year. You should totally make it all about yourself. You can go be a bit extra today. She grins. Fine. I won't argue with that. You turn to Ryder. How did you even find out it was her birthday? Ryder shrugs nonchalantly. Santiago had a list of everyone's astrology signs, and I took a peek at it. Then the other day, Alana said she was the best Father's Day gift ever. Interesting. It's just something about September, am I right? Okay, so if she was born during Father's Day is in June. So if we look back, so let's see, June, May, April, March, February, January, December, November, October, September. Let's see, are there any major holidays in England that happen in September? We gotta look this up. We're about to do some math, some calculations. I'll keep reading while I look. So I kind of put 2 and 2 together. Holidays in the UK in September. Okay, public holidays in the United Kingdom. An additional public holiday was declared. Okay, that was the state funeral for Queen Elizabeth, and this game came out before she died. I don't want the AI overview. The AI overview is a liar sometimes. Can I look? Time and date, yeah. The way my ears itch, it's allergies. It's allergies. Show all the holidays. Let me see all the fucking holidays. Okay. So, September 5th, that's a Muslim holiday. That's summer equinox. Then there's a Jewish holiday. Is this for the UK? Yeah, it's for the UK. Interesting. Maybe they're Muslim. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Maybe they celebrate the summer equinox. Maybe they're that kind of family. So I kind of put two and two together. Annual conception day, exactly. Or maybe it's not even like a public UK holiday thing. Maybe that's when they got married in September and it was like the anniversary thing. Maybe it's that. He's actually thoughtful when he wants to be. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, make a wish. Elena closes her eyes and whispers something no one else can hear. Then she leans forward and blows out the single candle. It smells delicious. It really does. Elena lifts the cupcake to her mouth. I want some too. Elena takes a bite and... Elena's teeth don't go through the cupcake at all. Instead, it springs back into its original form. What the heck is this? Ryder can't help himself. Isn't it obvious? It's sponge cake, made of actual sponge. Everyone bursts out laughing at the prank. That's genius, mate. Elena licks the top of it and smirks. Tastes like vanilla. No complaints here. Cassia stands and claps her hands. I know exactly what we need to do. Party! Cheers are up throughout the group. And as the birthday girl, it's only fair for Elena to pick the theme. Elena takes another swipe of vanilla paint as she considers her options. Oh, I know. Leather and latex. Okay. Not her being Rihanna's S&M song. Not her being into BDSM. Wesley wolf whistles. Not the alliteration. Now that's a theme I can get behind. I have just the outfit. You would have just the outfit, wouldn't you, Naomi? And so do I. Alright. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. No. Disgusting. This smell's gonna be crazy. I mean, if we're not doing anything, I feel like the smell's gonna be fine. I'm gonna keep my hair. Oh, hold on. Let's see the fit. No, absolutely not. You're telling me that's the only one available? Actually, this one's not bad. What's this? No, absolutely not. Why are they all shorts? Why are they all shorts? Give me some pants. We're gonna do this one. You look into the mirror, satisfied with your choice. These fits gonna be trash all around. Once you're in the perfect outfit, you feel unstoppable. This day has been a whirlwind. I've gone from paint-covered clothes to clothes that look painted on. No, they don't. You adjust the strap and glance in the mirror one last time. Ryder, who was preoccupied on the other side of the room, looks over at you. Wow, Princeton. You look like you just walked straight out of my daydreams. What kind of daydreams are you having? You tilt your head and smirk. You've got some kinky fantasies then. Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Maybe I would believe you. Well, when you're not fantasizing, you have some good revenge plans too. Why did you ask me to help? Ryder steps closer to you. His voice is nothing more than a husky rumble. Because when we were at the waterfall, you had me preoccupied with something else entirely. Shivers skate across your skin. Maybe I'll see you there again sometime. Maybe you will. You walk out knowing you've left Ryder hungry for more. By the time you make it down to the beach, the party's in full swing. Congratulations with the 7 parties, ayy! Elena is dancing on the table and Amari is double fisting her drinks. This may be our wildest party ever. Well, yet, that's what that said, not ever. I'm liking this already. You easily melt into the crowd, letting yourself move to the music. Cassia is kneeling beside Lana. Look, woman to woman, it's Elena's birthday. That means you should give her a gift. You put a hand on your mouth to keep yourself from cackling as Lana remains stoically silent. Hungry for more Princeton sliders? What are you talking about? One kiss, Lana. That's all I'm asking for. One little green light. She's really begging. Cass, you should beg the group instead. Follow your heart. Stop looking for a loophole. Beg the group instead, girl. It's our money, after all. Cassia startles, then laughs. You got a point. Let's forget the pleading and party instead. That's the spirit. You fan yourself, feeling the rising temperature. It's really hot. Sorry, I'll leave. You snort and nudge Cassia's shoulder with yours. Very funny. Cassia seems pleased with herself. Elena notices, hops off the bar, and winks. Okay, girl, I see you outfit. You think it's hot, Princeton? I just remembered a way for us to cool down. Elena hollers out for the group to gather around, then plucks the bucket of champagne and holds it up. I have a game for all of us to play. She holds an ice cube up, letting a drop of water skate down her arm. Oi, let's hear it. Now, girl, this is not the outfit you think it is, but I'ma let it slide because you my boo. The rules are simple. Pick a person and put the ice cube in your mouth. The goal is to touch the ice cube to your partner's neck and drag it down to their hips. If you drop the ice or you touch their skin with your lips, you lose. This sounds like an MJ Thriller mix. What music are you hearing? I don't hear anything, so I'm glad you're enjoying the music. This game sounds very cold, intimate, naughty. It sounds very intimate. It can be as intimate as you want it to be. Say, what are you wearing? I've never heard of this game before. Elena brings the ice cube to her lips. Then allow me to demonstrate. Elena steps closer to Cassia and presses the cube to the pulse point of her neck. Oh! But as soon as Elena begins moving, Cassia goes from shocked to flushed. Oh? Elena keeps a firm grasp on Cassia's waist as she touches her hip to the cube. Once Elena pulls away, you all cheer. I want to go next. Mind if I do the honors? Zane stiffens, but that's the only reaction he allows himself to have. Of course you can. Ryder looks downright wolfish as he prowls toward Nora. She holds her hands behind her back, putting all of her body on display. I think you can hear Zane's teeth grinding together. Ryder confidently presses the ice cube to Nora's neck. Unlike Cassia, he doesn't follow the side of Nora's body. Instead, he starts at the hollow between her collarbones. With slow, deliberate movements, Ryder continues downward. Nora gasps when the cold ice hits the sole of her breast, and the movement causes Ryder to drop the ice cube onto the sand. Ryder's practically kneeling between Nora's legs at this point. He looks up at her, lips quirking into a roguish smile. Losing has never felt this good. Nora helps Ryder to his feet and titters at his joke. I definitely agree. When Ryder catches your eye, you immediately look down at the melting cube of ice. Maybe Ryder and I aren't as close as I thought. Seeing them makes me feel jealous. Looks like I've been bitten by the green-eyed monster. As soon as you don't want to admit it, you're seething with jealousy. Does this say as soon or as much? Words are hard. Cassia clasps her hands together. Who's next? Elena points at you. I want to see Princeton give it a try. Oh, I don't know. Come on, Princeton. Consider it my birthday gift. Wow. Well, when you put it that way, I guess I can't say no. You look around at your options. Who are my options? These are my options. Naomi. Baby girl. It's been a bit. You ready for a challenge, Naomi?
When am I not ready for a challenge? Give me your best, Princeton. Naomi doesn't look away for a second as you place the ice cube between your teeth. She shivers when you touch it to her chin, and her eyes flutter closed as you start to move down. You breathe in her scent as you work your way downward, being sure to skim the ice all over the places where Naomi is sensitive. So basically, it just had to be leather. It didn't have to be a weird BDSM outfit. She said leather and lace, right? So yeah, I guess. But wouldn't it have been nice if it was? But, you know, we are what we are, you know? She gasps when you linger at a particular spot on her hip, and you smirk at her reaction. Ah, careful. By the time you reach her hip, the ice is almost gone, and you have to resist the urge to drag your tongue there instead. I mean, you could. I thought that would cool me off, but I just got hot all over again. She mimics fanning herself. Then I did it right. You wink at her while the group laughs. Very hot, Princeton. Yeah, I definitely need some air after that. Away from the party, the shouts of enjoyment are muffled. I hope Alina's enjoying herself. I hope she doesn't mind I stepped away for a second. You plop down on the sand, planning to enjoy some peace and quiet. But then a throat clears behind you. Who do you think it is? Okay, you turn and realize Antoine has followed you here. The fuck do you want? Hey, Antoine. Mind some company? I do mind, actually. You gesture to the sand beside you. Have a seat. He easily settles down by your side. You both sit quietly, watching the waves lap at the shore. I'm surprised you're out here with me of all people. Antoine shrugs. I figured we should probably talk about things. Antoine slants you a look. Ew, Antoine's fit. Yeah, I'm interested in Amari. I won't deny it. You sigh softly. That makes two of us. I'll tell Antoine we can be cordial. We can be cordial. And then I'll laugh in his face about it when I do something later. It doesn't have to be a competition. You know that, right? Antoine leans back on his hands. But I'm so good at competing. Are you, though? Are you really? You roll your eyes. All I'm saying is that it's easier for us to be friends instead of rivals. Antoine considers your words. I guess you have a point. He extends a hand. Friends? Can I spit in his hand? You take his hand and shake it firmly. Friends. For now. I can live with that. Now, if you'll excuse me, Amari probably needs a new drink by now. He gives you a silly salute and jogs away. Oh wow. What a guy. But as Antoine is out of sight, you continue to meander down the beach. It's a peaceful night with only the occasional hoot of an owl and a crash of a wave, until you hear something that is definitely not nature. What is that noise? You peek around a boulder and clap a hand to your mouth in shock. It's Nora and Ryder in there. They're making out. Oh no, they're making out. Chapter 18. From rule breaks to workshops to sponge cakes, find out how everybody's feeling with the latest events. Now, Ryder and Nora making out pisses me off a little bit. But, like, I'm being a hoe, so I guess Ryder can be a hoe if he wants to. Oh no, Nora sliders. What is this about sliders, bro? Yeah, I cried when Santiago left. He was my closest friend here. Hey now, I'm your friend too. Okay. This is a shirt, I guess. I mean, one of my closest friends. Aren't you just a sat? Santiago was your friend too. How do I feel about Santiago leaving the show? I'm devastated, bro. I love Santi. Honestly, I am devastated. Things just aren't the same without him. It really felt like he was my best friend here. I'm gonna miss him so much. I know, Princeton. If it helps, I know exactly how you feel. Yeah, it helps a little. Anyway, friendships we make here don't end with this show, right? Yeah, we could meet up with him right after. Maybe he'll also throw in a couple of free massages too. Don't use him. Sane? What? I had a bad back from pulling too many all-night gaming sessions.
Well, they couldn't say what you and the writer actually did, so they used the term slide. Did they? I guess. I suppose. Santi, if you're watching this, we all love you. Free massages or not. I'm not gonna lie, your shirt trash. Listen, I didn't dress me. The game dressed me. I still can't believe Princeton lost money with that man. Ooh, I can't quite process it. His name? No, I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I can't stand him. Ooh, not her jealous writer. I still can't believe you didn't tell me about your birthday. I would have gotten you balloons or an actual cake shaped like DNA or something. I told you it's not a big deal. Of course it's a big deal. Everything about you's a big deal, you know? I want to get to know you. Oh, you're adorable. You know that? And you're only noticing now? Kidding. So, what other secrets do you have? Secrets? I don't have any secrets. Do I look like I have secrets? Oh, I can tell you fighting crime. I can totally see you fighting crime at night with your powers of super science. Is that it? That would be so hot. Cause see, I work as a food scientist. I'm not like Jimmy Neutron. What or who would I even be fighting against exactly? Obesity? I don't know. Cauliflower pizza? Cauliflower pizza is not that bad. I had a cauliflower pizza crust. Shit slapped. That's all I'll say. Shit slapped. Don't ever mention cauliflower pizza to me again. Kiss? What kiss? Don't know what they're on about. No switching went on here. What about your kiss with Princeton? Oh, righto. That was bloody brilliant. She's fighting the corporation of the Food Drug Administration. Honestly, I think food scientists work with the Food and Drug Administration. At least American ones do. Because there's like different ones depending on like what part of the world you're in. Doesn't she live in like Sweden or something? No, that's Elena. I'm thinking of Nora. She lives in the UK, so like the rules there are different, but I'm pretty sure food scientists work with like their government's food programs in order to like create like standards and practices for things. But yeah, that's none of my business. It still pops into my head now and then. Writer, I'm right here. Huh? Booger? No one else is around, right? Okay, so yes, I'm really interested in Amari. But damn it, Princeton really can't take a hint. The worst thing is, he already hurt Amari. How do I know he won't do it again? At least it seems I finally have a shot now that he messed up. He really thinks he has a shot. I'm about to go back to this girl and play with her feelings some more. Not to be the one to complain about these beautiful bikinis, but I wish we had more parties. What do you mean? I love dressing up. Honestly, I change clothes every hour if I could. Sometimes I even do it when I have a day off. You really love fashion, huh? Imagine wasting your clothes like that. That's just me. You and Nora could probably talk for hours. We tried, but our styles are way too different. Anto looks like he can fight for a rebound. Listen, Antoine can try. He can try. Wait, that bathing suit you're wearing. I could have sworn I saw it in Nora's suitcase. You saw nothing. I just borrowed it for a while, okay? I'll put it back eventually. Girl, not you stealing from Nora of all people. You know what I wish I had here? No, what do you wish you had here? Yeah? A Switch console. not the Nintendo. Sometimes I dream about clutching Joy-Cons and smashing those buttons. Is that weird? Yes. Not at all. I say that's weird. As a person who has a Switch, who makes gaming content with the Switch, that's weird, bro. You wearing someone else's clothes? No. I don't feel like it's not weird to wear someone else's clothes, but they literally just met, like, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago in game? and you're wearing this girl's clothes, like, you don't know where her body's been. You don't know what kind of stuff she got. She could have a yeast infection. Like, she could have a UTI. And you're gonna wear her clothes? No, 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 no. I would totally join you in playing. Really? You're a gamer too? Only since I was like 3. Awesome. What do you play? What do you play most? I mean, my favorite console or genre? Let's go with genre. I like casual games. I'm a casual gamer. We're friends. Also, while being sexually active, does she give it back? Exactly. Like, at that point, keep it. Keep it. I don't know where your body's been. I don't know what you've been doing with my clothing. Keep it nasty. But also, you now owe me a new swimsuit. And I don't want your swimsuit from the past. Bitch, buy me a new one. Cause we're not cool like that. I don't know you. You're going through my luggage without my permission. Girl, I'm taking you to a small claims court. Like, no. I love turning my brain off when I can. Easy, simple, and fun. I totally understand that. I think my phone's bursting with match 3 games. You know what? Don't call me out here, Zane. They're so freaking addictive. I know. I like cozy games too. Like Stardew Valley. Honestly, that one's far from cozy. He is completely right. Stardew Valley's not a cozy game. Anyone that tells you it's a cozy game's lying to you. They're lying. What about Sims? Don't even get me started on Sims. Don't get me started on Sims. I have not played The Sims in a bit. I haven't played it in a bit, but I would want to. But the EA app was like, you need to update your app today. And I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. I'll update it when I wanna. That game was the reason I got into interior designing. Oh, that's cute. Really? I just made my characters hook up with everyone and watch the drama unfold. Because we're messy. You know, you're much cooler than I first thought, Princeton. Aw. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute, Zane. When I first saw Cassia talking to Lana, I thought Cassia was goofy. But now, I think there's some logic behind it. Maybe I should get Lana on my side too. But what do I bribe her with? What are you saying same to? Some LED lights? A little hat on her cone head doesn't get... A little hat so her cone head doesn't get cold? I'm just gonna have to think about it a little... I'm gonna have to think about it a little more. Oh, that cute little picture is Ryder. I was like, insane. Okay, guys, this is the end of the stream for today. I'm thinking this is my thought. This is my thought process. I'm thinking I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because tomorrow is Sunday. But Memorial Day is Monday. For those who don't live in America, Memorial Day is a holiday. It's not the 4th of July. I don't know what Memorial Day is for. It's for, like, it's a veteran holiday, right? Like, remembrance holiday. But they also have Veterans Day. But I think, no, okay, so Veterans Day is for live vets, and Memorial Day is for dead ones. So, like, people who fought in the world. The world? I mean, yeah, who fought in the world. People who fought in wars. So, yeah, Memorial Day is tomorrow, so that means it's a national holiday. So, I don't have to go to, my program tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I don't go to the program on weekends. But I don't have to go to the program on Monday. So, I might stream, and I'm going to try to figure out what's up with my capture card tomorrow, so that maybe on Monday we can play Animal Crossing and maybe another game if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, and I'll probably, if I can figure out my capture card, I'll let you guys know and I'll post a schedule. And if I can't figure out my capture card, I'll let you guys know and I'll post a schedule. But it really depends on the time that I do things. So yeah, look for the schedule tomorrow, the very latest Monday morning for me. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for showing up any way you can. I appreciate it. And we're gonna head on out. Yeah, Darius, peace.
Peace. Bye, everyone. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, week, month, year, life. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye.